Nadu State Council to welcome him with a green certificate. Take Maharashtra in your name.
On his way, Hon'ble Dr. Justice S. Tamilvanan, President Tamilnadu State Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission, Chennai. Ladies and gentlemen, India currently is in the world's spotlight and is the most dynamic economy. A clear is now expected to propel India to its much anticipated growth trajectory. However, while we have attracted the world's attention, we have also become victims of a tragedy of business. India, at this juncture, cannot afford to ignore either as its attempts to better the living conditions of its huge and growing population and move up in the value chain in the economy. It must check and separations and create a conducive environment for growth and development. Cost of counterfeiting and smuggling are not only real, but are huge. With the increase in global trade and technological revolution, there has been an increase in IP crimes. Crimes relating to smuggling and counterfeiting have increased manifold, as a result of which the government, businesses, society, and consumers in the last 10 years, the magnitude of illicit trade has grown from US $650 billion to about $3 trillion, representing 10% of the global trade and rightly being termed as the crime of the 21st century by the FBI. Hence, its existence and operations are broad in scope and large in value, impacting not only the global economy, causing losses to both industry and government, but also adversely affecting consumer health and safety of the government was about 39,239 crores. Over the years, it has only grown to adversely impact our nation's economy. Cascade's recent study titled Invisible Enemy, Impact of Smuggling on Indian Economy and Employment is a pioneering effort in India which quantitatively estimates both revenue and livelihood opportunity lost due to smuggling in 5 specific industries. According to the study, textiles, cigarettes, ready-made garments, capital goods, and consumer electronics is about 5 livelihood opportunity loss in the economy of about 16.36 lakh in 2017-18 due to backward linkage. Has been organizing series of awareness generation seminars, capacity building programs, youth festivals, etc. with stakeholders from diverse
Economic impact of illicit trade in counterfeit and smuggled goods, the unrecognized.
In particular about the smuggling, a gap of about 2 years. The seminars like this we have held. It is a sustained campaign, and the main objective of this campaign is to make the serious consequences of the counterfeiting and the smuggling. We want to emphasize that containing this problem, how important it is if the country wants to achieve the objective of taking the economy to 5, we have to do it. For achieving this objective of $5 trillion economy, there are several obstacles. As you know that at present the pace of the growth of the economy is slow. As it has been speculated that perhaps in this financial year it will not go more than 5% growth in the GDP. At this small rate, we will not be able to reach the level of $5 trillion by 2024. There are several hurdles. The manufacturing sector, as you know, is not doing well. The exports are also not doing well. Several factors are there. I don't want to go into that. Our is the illicit trade, particularly the counterfeiting and smuggling. As we know, you will see from the figures in the slides that there is a negative impact on the world, on the global GDP by 2% because of this illicit trade. We also know that those countries who are already developed, their system is stronger, the penal provisions to deal with such type of crimes is harsh. The efficiency level of enforcement agencies are also much better than ours. Therefore, if the global average is of 2% on the growth of the economy, then in the case of the developing countries like India, investigations and the prostitution takes a much longer time. The deterrence which should be created against this crime is not there. So in our case, the negative effect on the growth of GDP will be more than 2%. So we can see that if the rate of 5%, so 2% will be added because of this. So this, I want to emphasize that point. Second thing, you will also see that the FICCI Cascade has got a study conducted in respect of 7 items, that what is the size of the illicit trade in respect of 7 items, which figures I will be showing. And out of that, one item is auto components. Auto components, which is available in the market, more than 1/3 of that is fake. And we know from the statistics of because of the contribution which they would have made, a mention of these points only to emphasize that how serious this problem is. And today's seminar should be paid. The FICCI, why FICCI Cascade conducts seminars like this is that many things which the government has to do, the government will do only if there is a pressure of the public opinion. So what we try to do from the FICCI Cascade is to generate a public opinion, the pressure of the public opinion, so that the government realizes that besides other things which the government does, this also is a very important thing. But as we know, all of us know that in our democratic form of the government, only one thing which any elected government takes seriously is the effect of the public opinion has to the point I was trying to make, that the importance of this seminar is that the public opinion should gradually become so strong that the government is able to realize that this problem has to be given the attention that it needs if the country has to grow at such a rate that we achieve $5 trillion economy by 2024. The second thing, two things we try to, of all the points which we make in these seminars, 2 points on here they realize that this is an important point and the opinion of every person is important because every citizen has got one vote only. So the work which the government should do, that people should know. And once those who come to attend this seminar, they are convinced, they should talk to other people. The role of the media people are important in particular, because we will like that the media publicity is given to this point so that large number of people know, and the pressure of the public opinion is on the government that this is an important work which should be done. Fake goods get sold because of this, on which tax has not been paid. means either it is smuggled or it is counterfeited, that will not be sold against a bill. So the moment you ask for the bill,